Hey guys, and welcome back to my Let's Play of the PlayStation 2 and Wii version of Sonic Unleashed. In the last episode, we went through Holoska, or Cool Edge, whatever you want to call it, by day. However, we do have one last little mission to go through, because for some reason, we don't just go straight to this mission after completing the day stages, even though that is exactly how it's unlocked. And spoiler warning now, we're gonna be in this stage for a bit of time. I do this in one go. The thing is, this stage has the most annoying item box, quite possibly in the entire game. We'll get to it when we get to it. Okay, so these little robots down here, we saw them in the main stage. After a bit of time, they all blow up. And what they'll also do is, if Sonic runs into them, they will attach themselves to him. And then they blow up. So they are kind of annoying. I think once they attach to Sonic, I don't think there's a way of shaking them off. If there is, I don't know how you do it. But as far as I'm aware, once they've attached to Sonic, there's no way of getting rid of them. They only appear in 2 levels, thankfully. Right, this item box, right here. I freaking hate it, because, as you can see, this platform, it tilts left and right. It's not a matter of Sonic's positioning. Well, it might be, I'm not sure. That went right under it there. And you are on ice physics. This is like the only platform in the entire game that has ice physics. I don't think we come across any in the night stages. But they decided to include it right here. And there we go. I hate the item box so much. I have failed this mission so many times. What happened to my boost there? And again, I have no idea if these walls crush you, what happens if they crush you. Are you dead? Do you just get hurt and then they back out? They move backwards again? I don't know. What I do know is that this is one of the only missions that has 2 item boxes instead of 1. So we've got both of them now. And amazingly, I do make it to the end. I think they realise just how annoying that item box is. But, you know, rather than simply putting it in a nicer place, they thought they'd just give you a bigger time limit. I mean, it's better than nothing, but still. If you knew it was going to be awkward. Why did you keep it there? Ow! You shot me in the face, but by the power of invincibility frames I was okay. And you can boost into those robots. It's really weird, but it does boost into them, it still makes the same sound effect. So yeah, I still managed to finish with plenty of time to spare. The fact that I took the other shortcuts did help, of course. But with that done and out of the way, we can... Actually, we're not proceeding with plot, we're going into the Gaia Gates. What am I saying? We're not really going to be going much in terms of story today. We'll have cutscenes, we'll unlock the next level. But this part will end right as I enter the next level. Otherwise we'd be here for ages, because our next story thing is the Werehog again. And we all love the Werehog, don't we? Especially in this version where he's only got 2 combos. But again... Once you've gone through the first set of challenges, you then have access to one of the doors in the Gaia Gate. So we're going to head into Holoska, the Gaia Gate of Holoska. Wait, when did I go back to Spagonia? Did I go back to Spagonia in the last part? I don't remember doing that. Shouldn't the plane already be in Holoska? I don't remember. I don't remember what I did last time. For some reason. I thought we were still in Holoska. In fact, I haven't been to Spagonia yet because the cutscene hasn't played. That's where we're going next. It's confusing. Why did the plane go to Spagonia? Or come from Spagonia? But anyway, let's just go through this wall. Let's just go through this door, where the walls are still covered in ice, which should be eroding the bricks away. This place is going to break apart at some point. I think that said Soundtrack 5. What we need to do, switch to Sonic, get across the dash pad, which you can do without building up that much speed at all, and then we wait. This is my main issue when it comes to switching between Sonic and the Werehog in these Gaia Gates, because you have to wait around a lot. Very often all you have to do is just have Sonic go across one short set of conveyor belts, and that's it. Then you just wait around for a while because you can't do anything. You know, sometimes you might be able to jump for an item, and that is surprisingly difficult to do because of the way Sonic handles, but You can do it, and that's literally all you can do. Soundtrack 14. Soundtracks are mostly found in the Gaia Gates. You'll come across them every now and then. Of course, you do get the village themes from the villagers. But other than that, the soundtracks are mostly found in Gaia Gates. I think I said this in an earlier part. It's like each one can be found like somewhat generally specific. You will find them in the levels. You will find them in the Gaia Gates. But generally, they're found in one particular area. Artwork is pretty much everywhere. Whereas soundtracks are mostly the Gaia Gates. The documents are mostly in the missions. And the cutscenes, I have no idea. Maybe it's just the last two, I don't know. But generally when you look at the documents it will say, this continent, special mission. Which is really annoying because that can mean any of the missions, day or night. Which is really annoying. It's like, well, which is it? I have to play through every single mission until I find it. Which is still better than when it says something like 7th Continent Night Mission. Because what that means it's in a night mission in Eggmanland.
Check me out! Yes, this is so much fun! I love it!
Hey, what's the big idea?
Look at that! I really know how to dance! Come on, babe, let's dance the night away!
Help!
Yes, this is so much fun!
Whoa! Is there some kind of party going on?
Look at that! I really
No,
know how to dance!
something's not right here.
Yes, this is so much fun! I love it!
Oh, it's a carnival of creeps out there.
But yeah, if it's in a night stage in Eggmanland, and it's in the 5th one, you're probably going to go through all 4 of the other acts before you get to it. Anyway, there's nothing much here except for a few quick time events. This is all you're doing, this is the only time this happens. So in the HD version you can take a photograph of the townspeople, and if they have the Gaia monsters in them, this will release them and you enter a sort of battle sequence. And that does happen after that cutscene in the HD version as well.
Huh? What was I just doing? Hey! Wait up!
Just now, was that Sonic?
Ah, that should calm things down a bit around here. Chalk another one up for Sonic.
You know Sonic?
Of course. He was here just a moment ago.
Tell me what's happened to him. Please, tell me everything you know.
I'll happily explain everything over a plate of cucumber sandwiches.
So yeah, that would be like a full battle sequence in the HD version once that other cutscene is finished. And that happens every single time you exercise one of the townspeople. Weirdly, all of the townspeople then magically disappear. Sonic! Sonic! Even if you change your look, you're still Sonic to me. Sorry I didn't recognize you right away. Your quest to open the temple doors is moving apace, I see. My analysis of available data has uncovered the location of another temple. The data indicates the next temple is in Chun-Nan. As usual, ask the townspeople about what you need to know. Sonic, time is of the essence. You must proceed forthwith to Chun-Nan. I'm here to help the professor. Stop by any time, Sonic. I can only apologise, but it's not going to stop me. Alright. Chun-Nan can now be available. I think that's how you pronounce it. Chun-Nan. It's got another N, so I don't think it's Chun-Nan. So Chun-Nan, which is the name could probably clue you in. It's based on China. So if we head over there now, we find there's a bit of a dire situation going on in this place. Because if we head over to the restaurant, my grandpa is the elder of the village. He's been gone a long time and everyone is getting worried. Worrying always makes me hungry. So according to Chun, the village elder has gone missing. Well, he's not too concerned about it. Everybody else is a bit more. I like how this tiny little village has like actual benches. Why does this village need a bench? You don't look like you're in that much of a panic, Huilin. In fact, you look quite happy. It's like, hey, the village elders got missing. Everybody is panicking. Isn't this great? Yo, you startled me. I was lost in thought. Our village elder is missing. The whole village is in an uproar. If you'll excuse me, I should join the search. Well, why aren't you searching already? Shuifon? I don't know how you pronounce this. I don't know how you pronounce half the names in this game. This is easy. This is Lin. Unfortunately, your timing is terrible. With the disappearance of the village elder, the village is a whirlwind of activity. Oh, you poor fellas seem to have a talent for finding trouble. That's how I like my men. Whoa, okay. Too much information there, Lin. And I'll be honest, I never used to pay that much attention to the names. For a while, I thought it was a man. What is it with the female characters when you can't see her hair is in a bun? Like she does have like a bun at the back. But you can't see that in this version. I was like the same with Lucia. I thought they're males, but they're actually female. Thank you, HD version. No, I knew that before the HD version, but still. I mean, her name is Lin. How do you miss that? It's actually every female character in Chun-Nan, in the HD version. Their names all end in Lin. So we have Lin, we have Huilin, and then exclusive to that version, we have Yinlin, and we have Huilin's mother, whose name eludes me at the moment. Something Lin. Because Huilin is actually the granddaughter of Lin. And then the village elder is Chun's grandfather. Yinlin is just there. She doesn't really serve any other purpose. Is what I'm wearing fashionable? I'm wearing gloves and shoes. So that is literally all I'm wearing. Even then, the gloves disappear. Which Chip does actually comment on in the HD version. He does, if you feed him food, he will ask Sonic, where do your gloves go? And he's got a point. How does Sonic's gloves keep coming back? If you go to the back gate, nobody's here. Can you guess who normally stands here? You probably can. Now, weirdly, the Gaia Gate is apparently within this cliff face, which is odd, because it's actually where, in the HD version, it's where that gate leads. It leads up to the Gaia Gate. But thankfully, we don't have Wang the Impending in our way. This must be the sacred shrine. We have to find the village elder. Come on, let's go in, Sonic. Yeah, shrine's just up that stairway. It's not actually in that mountain. There isn't even a cave entrance in the mountain. I know there's usually something behind the waterfall, but in this case, there might be a medal in there in the HD version. I don't know, but there's nothing here. So even though Chun-Nan is the 4th continent that we can access, this is still known as the 3rd temple. To make things even more confusing, this is the 2nd continent that we're going to be restoring into the planet. So it's the 4th continent that we unlock, it's the 2nd continent we restore, but it's still called the 3rd continent. It's so weird, because that is the order we go. You restore Apotheosis, Missouri, so it'll say the 1st continent has been restored. Okay, fine. Then we restore Chun-Nan. The 2nd, it will say the 3rd continent has been restored. Then we restore Spagonia. The 2nd continent has been restored. See, even I am nearly saying them the right way around. It's so weird. Why even bother naming the continents? So the HD version doesn't do that. Why not just say something like Missouri has been restored or something like that? Or Missouri and Apotheosis. I mean, it seems a bit weird because that's the name of the town, not the name of the continent, but
Hey, Sonic, try getting
it seems so weird that they actually bothered numbering these continents in this version when it's pointless and out of place. I mean, once you get to Holoska, then it's fine. It goes 4, 5, 6, and 7, but it's just weird here. Okay, so that little room that's off to the side, it's in every Gaia Gate. Once you get to Missouri, you'll be able to transport between Gaia Gates that you've accessed. So all of those lights lead to a different one. So by jumping on that blue one, we can teleport to Apotheosis.
We
I mainly went here just so I could check how many medals I needed for that door. Because I knew that I wasn't too far away from opening one of them.
Looks like this door won't.
So I need 43 and 45. And how much does this door need?
Looks like
33 and 26. I'm 1 day medal away. But I'm also a few night medals away. There are like 2 color codes for each Gaia Gate. So the blue ones are Apostus and Holoska. The green ones are Chun-Nan and Adabat. The purple one is Missouri. And that's it. And the brown ones are Spagonia and Shamar. But that's where we're going to end things off here. So next up, we're actually going to be going into the night stages of Chun-Nan, or Dragon Road. So we head through here, and I will see you guys then.